the question I want to ask you: you split up at a certain point for a temporary, temporary non-active modus, so to say.
I would guess in '97 we made a last European tour. We kind of went home after like 7 years of very hard touring, and we released a new album every year, and we were pretty worn out. But I would say that the biggest part of that is because we had a record company back then called Century Media, that literally made all the money, and we didn't really make any money, so we couldn't reinvest in the band, like new guitars and amplifiers, and I mean we were on tour for a long time making no money whatsoever, but we sold so many goddamn t-shirts and we made a lot of money, but there was somebody else taking the money because of the record contract that we had. And the problem with that is that it created that when we got home, we had to go to work immediately. Even though we made so much money, we probably wouldn't have had to work. We should probably go home and just make another record. But so that was a really a real hassle. And in the end of '97, when the entire industry was going down quite a lot, actually, for the death metal bands, then it was really a good time for a break. And I was about to finish with my previous record label way back then. But we took a long break. I studied finance myself, and we took a break and really went away from the business industry, from the music industry in total.
So you could understand deals more easily.
Yeah, I mean it was inevitable. I had to do it. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have come back at all. So I took a financial degree, and it's. I also worked as a finance director part time ever since that, and try to mix that with the band. And it's been very helpful, and it's also been I would say a way back. And then in 2002, actually in the year 2000, we started writing material for the next album. So for us, the break was really 3 years, but for the fans, they would see all our, we came back on a tour in 2002. So for most people, saw it was 5 years.
Because what did the other guys do in that period?
We probably did, like everybody was just working or studying, studying or working. I was the only guy studying, the other guys working, and Fredrik built his own studio, and we were just doing everything else apart from the music industry, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember maybe the time that where you came to get back together, or you contact each other? We have to go back out there again. Was that also a natural process, or did one of you really have to put everyone back on track to?
I think we always knew that was going to happen. Sooner or later.
Because were you practicing during that period, or not?
Not between '97 and 2000.
No, okay.
We pretty much did nothing in the music industry. We did a lot. I mean, I had a side project, but it was nothing serious. But I think that the point of it was that we needed to get a new organization behind the band, and new contracts, and we needed new deals, and we needed new energy above all, and really fresh capital to invest to get new guitars and new amplifiers and new everything. Because we had no cash for the past 7 years to reinvest in a band, somebody else took all that money. And now we know better. Now we have a lot better organization, and we're like, now we can actually look to the next 20 years and see that this is actually something that we can do, because we are benefiting from what we do. Because
can you live now from the band?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what we do. Yeah.
And you have also, because you already told that Fredrik has built his own studio. I probably you take advantage of that too. He works there as a producer, or is that just built for Unleashed?
First of all, it was for Unleashed, but then he does some other bands too. Like he's been producing and mixing a lot of other groups, and so that's what he does when he's not in Unleashed. So.